There are many Eloys in this universe. I witnessed many versions of Eloy. My art unleashes the courage within me so powerfully that I feel it touching my own courage. Dear listeners, please note this interview may contain errors in English vocabulary and mispronunciation as Eloy's English speaking ability is quite low. Eloy answered the questions in this interview in her native language and then translated them using Google Translate. Please forgive Eloy. Let's go. I'm Eloy. I am from Turkey. What I want to say is this. I am from a special place with fertile soil for seeds of emotion, a place that includes the steep slopes of mountains of the heart from the world of dreams. Art is a microscope. It allows us to see the DNA of emotions and gives us the necessary details to reshape them as we wish. This process is the most important laboratory we can have in life. This is my second Breakpoint experience. The first was in Singapore. Eloy uses Breakpoint as a delivery point. Last year, I personally delivered the package to the collector who deemed my art worthy of purchase right at Breakpoint. I could have easily done this with a shipping company, but maximizing the experience of life is about being incredibly willing to live through moments like this. This year, it was repeated. JW, my fellow collector, and I waited to be at the Breakpoint in Abu Dhabi for this sacred moment. Eloy once again delivered her art at Breakpoint. I want this to become a tradition as much as I want to breathe. Of course, the feeling of being here with all the people who are good for my soul and being exposed to versions of them that I can hug tightly is intoxicating. There are many Eloys in this universe. I witnessed many versions of Eloy. My favorite Eloy is the one having a picnic on a bench with the art. She can suddenly decide, let's go to Solana Breakpoint, let's unlock a new map for you. And the best part is, she's actually carrying out her decisions. She knows that things that seem impossible only seem that way, and that they represent nothing more than that. This is the bravest, most passionate Eloy I've ever had, the one who loves to feel life in her bones. That's what excites me most about it. My art unleashes the courage within me so powerfully that I feel it touching my own courage. The first series I published on Solana was called Dirty Dishes. This series features minds being washed under the tap. For months, I imagined myself truly washing away the parasitic thoughts in people's minds under the tap with soapy water. I spent every moment thinking about this. If I have a career, an achievement, a turning point, this is it. Because I discovered that spending time with these feelings, exposing myself to them for a long time and focusing on them, brings a smile to my face. When you manage to live within a certain true concept for months, your belief that you can do anything increases. This was amazing for me. I want to tell artists that I love them. I mean everyone who experiences being human, who will only experience this life with this consciousness we process once. Make sure you shape it the way you want. There is such a thing as that. When that moment comes, I want what flashes before your eyes to make you cry with happiness, not unhappiness. I have social media accounts like X and Instagram. Of course, they can use them to reach me by typing Eloy Chaperon in the search bar. But I must point out that Solana Breakpoint Eloy is completely different. Come and experience Eloy at the Breakpoint. It's impossible to answer this question with just a few names. What I want to highlight in this ecosystem is the willingness of people to persevere and never give up. I believe this spirit needs to be carried on our shoulders. There's a quote I love by a writer I really admire. There was so much light that it was impossible to notice the light itself. Right now, I'm surrounded by an incredibly powerful light and it's blinding me. That's how I feel about this place. It's impossible for me to talk about just one thing. Everything here as a whole is a powerful light for me. Yunus, I spent time with him. He is fascinating people to me. I believe he will be for you too.